The silence at the Webuye Pan Paper is almost deafening, a factory which in the 1990s was a beehive of activities, log after log and roll after roll, but now it is just a shell of what it used to be. The Webuye Pan Paper Mills is perhaps one of the most memorable companies in Kenya. For many school-going children in the 1990s, an exercise book was not an exercise book if it was not produced using the Webuye paper. But today, the name is little known to most students, unless of course they learn it in history. The mill had been in operation since 1974, being the only industry in Western Kenya. Webuye Pan Paper provided employment to over 3,000 people, and over 80,000 people largely depended on it. Its woes, however, started when the factory's debts started piling up, including a 100 million shillings power bill from Kenya Power that prompted the power company to disconnect power from the paper producer. As a result, the famous Webuye Pan Paper's doors closed in February 2009. The factory blamed its woes on the fact that all its sales went directly to the central government because it did not have its own account. A ray of hope to the thousands of residents who depended on the company for their living was, however, seen in 2011 when the government reopened the factory after placing it under receivership by short-term creditors like Kenya Power, Total Kenya, KCB and EcoBank. But there was a problem. 3,000 metric tons of paper produced just a month after its reopening could not find a market, a situation that would later see the company close again. In 2012, the government made a second attempt in reviving the company by allocating 1 billion shillings towards the exercise. This second attempt, however, hit a snag following a slow negotiation with receiver managers who wanted the company to first settle all its debts. And so the light at the end of the tunnel that Webuye residents and workers at the paper factory had seen dimmed away. Ruth Mutegi for Kenya at 50.